Did you know Brad Paisley has a breakup story that's so pitiful, it'd be really embarrassing if, well, hold on. Okay, we know Brad Paisley fell in love with future wife Kimberly Williams after watching Father of the Bride. And we know he hired her so he could meet her, becoming one of many country stars who fell for the video vixen. But back up, Brad fell for Kim the second time he saw the movie. It was the 1-year anniversary of seeing it with his high school girlfriend. She dumped him, and his friends convinced him to go to the same theater alone to watch it again. If she showed up, it was meant to be. He almost bought flowers. Yeah, she didn't show, which if things didn't work out like they did, would no doubt be a story Brad buried alongside his naked baby pictures, his relationship with Shelly Wright, and photos of him in a full Cleveland Browns uniform. Whoops. Forgot one. Brad grew up in Glendale, West Virginia. Mom was a teacher and Daddy Doug was a DOT worker. Grandfather Warren Jarvis, a World War II vet, was his musical inspiration. Christmas 1980, Brad got a guitar from Grandpa. Yep, you could say his career was born on Christmas Day. He was not excited about it because he wanted the Star Wars lightsaber instead, but because he didn't want to let Granddad down, he kept playing, and after a long time agreed that the instrument was probably his meal ticket. He had a lot of help from there. A lot of old help. His grandfather, a guitar teacher named Hank Goddard, and some seasoned veteran pickers formed his first band, the C-Notes. Like Ron Burgundy, they were kind of a big deal.
People know me.
Playing around town and even the Wheeling Jamboree. There he opened for legends like George Jones and future BFF Jimmy Dickens. Really kind of weird how many old friends Brad has, but we digress. A scholarship took him to Nashville and Belmont University, where he almost failed guitar class, but did well enough to get a few industry gigs, then a publishing deal, and finally his own record deal. Was he an instant star? No. His songs were good, but radio folk from the late 90s will tell you he was kind of a fly on the wall. Brad didn't embrace the celebrity lifestyle. In fact, when it comes to money, he's still tighter than bark on a tree. He and frequent co-writer Kelly Lovelace would compete to see how little they could spend on groceries for a week. He got it down to like 15 late 90s dollars. From 2004 to 2010, there weren't many stars bigger than Brad. Here's all of his #1 hits. He also won a long overdue CMA Entertainer of the Year in 2010 and started hosting the CMA Awards in 2008. Click here if you want the best Brad and Carrie monologue jokes. Despite all this, he'll tell you his most important accomplishment came off stage.
The lives that you affected for the better and the good things that you did will be the things you wish you'd done more of and the things that you really are the proudest of.
Singer, songwriter, guitarist, cartoonist, prankster. These are all titles we give Brad, but really he's just a good dude who sort of picked up the country defender torch Vince Gill carried for so long. He's also a car lover, a Yoo-Hoo lover, a fish lover, a Shatner lover, and a NASCAR lover. So now you know Brad Paisley. Other things to know about the Grand Ole Opry member: he doesn't drink, but he does smoke fine cigars after a weekend of touring. His band is called the Drama Kings. His dad still goes on the road with him, and in addition to her many film and television roles, his wife once was featured in a documentary called More Business of Being Born. They wanted to have their second child naturally. It didn't work out, but interesting nonetheless. She'll always be Annie Banks to Brad, however, and he'll always call Steve Martin his father-in-law. Oh, just go with it.